welcome back, and welcome to why in the world we are okay. Also, why did they just give up that siege to chase me? That's incredible. But something we're dealing with here is, of course, hurting every time. I love these. Okay, we're gonna try and hang on to these three. Oh man. So something that we're struggling with is this. There is 17,000, 11,000, or sorry, 1,700, 1,100, and then there was one that was 2,300 that just walked by. So Isengard is now coming over and helping because Isengard doesn't really have any more, or doesn't have anywhere else to go. I mean, they have just dominated everything. They could try to go north, but it is really far for them because they have to go all the way down and up at this crossing and then back down to the Elves over here. So because of that, we're now fighting two massive armies. That's why Isengard now owns Ammon Min. And it's not lovely. Not at all. So we need to get out of here ASAP. We have lost everything. This is going to be lost in a matter of time. We need to get more troops and fight back with ferocity. So let's get to it. We've gotten together some ragtag troops. And it is just 120 basically of these recruits, and I picked up some mercenaries from some bandits that I attacked, just because might as well have two random dudes on the front lines, and we'll put them into the infantry as well later. But I need to save money. I don't have a ton left right now in the grand scheme of a long war before I can get myself a fief of some kind. So because of that, I have to be very smart about what we can actually purchase. And these recruits are definitely the best bang for the buck, and even at the top end they're still cheaper than a lot of the other specialized troops. So we're gonna have to kind of play smart with our money here and hope that through time we can eventually not not get wiped out. So we're gonna try to take some battles that hopefully we know we can win, and then from there get more influence and then get a army. Because if you look at the armies, to create an army, it is insane amount of influence to call in these armies. So because of that, I kind of want to wait and see to kind of pull together armies once I have a little bit more influence that I can actually pull in both of them and get an actually good sized army to take Ammon Min and then continue on from there. But you know what? We're gonna have to see. And the Uruk-hai are coming after us. Nice. Love to see that. All right, we are going to fight this, and we are hopefully going to win, even though our troops are not super great. That is okay. I think we can manage this. We're really going to have to see, but also got to mess with this really quick to make sure we actually get the correct troops in each order. But I think we can do this. We've got the advantage of this hill here, so we're gonna really use it to our advantage, use our archers to our advantage as well, and so hopefully we don't just get rolled. You know, we're gonna have to see. I am not incredibly hopeful, to say the least, but we'll see. The biggest thing that I need to worry about is the warg riders, because they will chop up my archers, sadly, just because they're fast. They suck, and really, really annoying. So I'm hoping we can, while the infantry is the one who's going to be taking the first brunt of all our arrows, I'm hoping we can still deal with the warg riders, especially since we don't have any cav of our own here. Yeah, beautiful work by the archers already, picking off the unshielded ones. And hopefully they're also going to go for the warg riders. We'll see. I'm going to charge in. We're going to try out our wonderful spear. Oh, that did not do enough damage, but that's okay. We're oh man, we're going to just keep it on. We will definitely lose troops here. But that is kind of the price we're going to have to pay. And also, I need to just do two-handed from here on out because we need the kills more than we need the experience. So I'm going to try my best to minimize the casualties, but we are losing them, and losing them bad as well. So I'm going to help the front line here as much as I can, coming from behind. Really try to damage them. Because while my infantry is beefy, not nearly as much as the Urukai. Oh, they're a pain in the butt. But we're slowly but surely killing them off. And then we're going to send everyone after them. They're fleeing now. And I don't think we lost too many. Probably, my guess, like 10, I guess. Let's, hold up. I want this dude to die. Vicious death. Okay. How many did we lose? 7. Better than 10, but sadly, 3 of which are our front line. Actually, 5 of which are our front line. So, at least we don't have to pay the mercenaries. Alright, we're gonna just kill them off like we always have been doing. Also, we're gonna try and just take the high tier troops just for eventually later. If we do want to sell them off. And then we can get our more horses for carrying capacity. We'll get the heavy greaves just because you're not going to really be able to see our feet. And that will definitely be good for... Oh, that is a really good spear. Oh, that's tough. I mean, the Rohanian spear just looks pretty, but this is better in every way. Its swing speed, way faster. Thrust speed, faster. Thrust damage is better. Length is better. Handling is better. How brutal is that to do? I think we're going to have to do that. But we're going to hold on to this just in case. And we should get a lot of experience for our troops here. So, we're going to go to our party. And we're going to kill this dude off because, again, it's a righteous execution. We're going to do it. And we can now upgrade a lot of these dudes. So what we're going to do is we're going to get... How many do we want in our front line? 25? We'll get 30 for now, and then everyone else will put into archers. We'll probably go boost it up to 50 or so, but for now, this will be good for us. Now we feel like we actually can handle a little bit more than before. We're again going to take a battle we shouldn't because they are 100% Cav. But I think this is going to be one worthwhile taking. All right, we're going to try to slow them down a lot at the river crossing, just because that's going to be probably our best bet. We hope so. I'm still going to run up, though, harass them all I can, and then test out this new spear, because I've actually got a lot of faith that this is going to be pretty good. But I guess one way to find out. You know, it's honestly really hard to tell. And I am getting peppered by these dudes, so I should not have done this. Yeah, I'm going to start circling around, making my way back towards my men. And my men are already starting to get some good kills, which is good. Because it seems as though they're coming in waves. And that is what we want to see. Okay, come on. Come on. Yes, they're coming in waves. And then when they cross the river, they lose a lot of momentum here. And they're just sitting here in the front lines. I'm going to pull my archers up a little bit closer as well, just because I don't want them getting jumped from behind. Beautiful. Oh, missed that one. I still need to figure out how to use spears properly. But it looks like we're just dominating, and I don't know if we've lost anyone yet. Now, I don't want to jinx that, but we're gonna send everyone after them. I know we don't have any cav to chase them down, which is really sad. But I think we're gonna be okay. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. And let's just call it there. We didn't lose anyone, and we got a good amount of upgrades, good influence, and that is what we want to see. Those are the prisoners we honestly want more than anything else. So we're going to get all of them because we can actually recruit them versus all of the other like Dunland prisoners that are in the Urukai. We can't recruit because the second we recruit them, they're going to leave and say, we don't want to be here. So let's take those while we can. And I think I'm just going to keep on doing this until we've got an army of notable size so that we can actually fight Isengard here. Welcome back to where we are about to join up an army to take back Min. Will this actually happen? Yes, we will take Min. It will not be for long, though. So we're going to join the army and take on Min as we wait for another death stack of 4,000 troops to come up and wipe us off the planet. All right, this is going to be a bloody attack no matter what, because with Min, the upgrades, they already start with a catapult and a ballista. So this is not great for anyone, but we're going to just rush them and hope we don't get absolutely just destroyed by the fire catapult. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to join up with whoever troops they've given to me. And I'm trying to remember what upgrade I have. I think I have a charge damage, which definitely should have switched that out. But we're going to just take these dudes, hit ready, and then charge. I don't want that artillery piece to take out my men. Woo, thank goodness they missed. Barely. So we're going to move up here. Okay. Move up here with our men and try to support them in their climb for the walls. All right, and then I'm going to try to keep the dudes off the... okay, I missed. Of course I missed. I'm wanting to try and keep the dudes off this that are pushing it. But I can't see much with... Bruh. This crossbowman, I can't wait to watch die. So we're going to keep going. Oh, my word. This catapult is devastating. It is just wrecking us. But that's okay. Also, I don't know why we aren't attacking a second. Okay, here we are. We're finally attacking the second flank. We're going to speed this up a little bit. It'll take them some time to get up. Okay, do we not have any archers? This is ridiculous. We can't even get troops up because the archers aren't supporting us. Finally getting troops up on the left side. But man, this is just brutal. This right side is just depressing to watch. I mean, this looks like something straight out of like a 1950s cartoon. With zero archer support, nothing's gonna happen. So my men are just gonna sit there falling over continually. And now finally we'll get men to go up. But of course, we have an Urukai just sitting right here. Oh, I love this game. Sadly, we are losing a lot. We have not lost any, which is great, but when we get reinforcements, I'm sure we're going to be losing a lot, and that's going to be very depressing. And beautiful. Just like that, we have won. We, in our party, did not lose anyone, which is great, but we only got 6 kills, because, yeah, that's a little tough. But we'll take it. We'll take the prisoners as well. Might as well. Just we sell them right back. And honestly... yeah, we're gonna, I guess we'll just give it to our kin. All right, now we're going to enter the town, trade, and we're gonna get rid of everything that we don't desperately need. So like the sheep, the cows, this armor will give us a good amount of money as well. So yeah, 17,000, that's lovely. We have a decent amount of food still, so I'm not too worried about that. Our carry capacity is pretty decent, so that'll be good. Tavern district. We'll choose which prisoners to ransom, and we'll definitely ransom the Urukai. Ooh. Do we... you know what? We'll keep the rest of them. Yeah, we'll keep the rest of them here. Might as well. Voting for the new owner of Ammon Min. Luckily, it's not us. Just because we need to be able to project more power than whatever's happening right now. So, that's okay. And we're hopefully going to go on to launch. I'm not going to say that again. To actually be able to get more land. And finally, on to our next assault here that hopefully we're actually going to do before they get the catapult. Yes, they are beautiful, of course. I just didn't realize it. So we're going to attack, do the same thing as last time, but this time we're going to be intelligent about this and not just wait for a crossbowman to shoot us in the head. All right, we are moving up quickly to the walls here, and I am hoping we're going to get off our horse here. I just think we're going to be able to be a little more accurate with our shots. And we're going to try to pick off all of the other archers who are pushing us. Okay, I'm so sorry, horse. I did not mean to just shoot you in the head. And hopefully what will happen is we're going to see someone come up to one of these. No? Okay. No one's... oh, this dude is trying. He's going to try. But we got him. Oh yeah, we finally might be able to get up top before we get pushed down. Beautiful. All right, let's let the men do their work. Well, after a few uneventful moments, we have won the castle. And bruh, we lost 2, but luckily they're only the Rohanians recruits. So Rohan recruits, and sadly, I'm not too worried about them dying because we've got a lot more that we can always bring back. We're going to start actually taking a lot of loot since we have places to sell it for now. So these next few battles that we take, we will take all of the loot that we can and try to sell it back for a profit, because we only can kind of keep up for so long when it comes to ooh, nope, nope, nope. Let's redo that, and let's just do, there we go, perfect. See, we already have an army, a death stack moving up north, so oh, we're already losing Ammonmen. This is such a never-ending battle, but I think there is hope. I think there is hope. Ah, see, I actually do not want this castle, so I'm going to spend my own influence to make sure I do not get the castle. Now, sadly, it goes down by, yeah, it goes down with some of the clans that we don't vote for, but I just don't want that. Right now, we cannot afford a castle that we will very much so lose very quickly. I mean, oh, this is just crazy. I mean, if there were more defenders, maybe, you know, 400 or 500, we could take this on with their help. But with 200, that's 400 versus 2,500. Sadly, that's not a realistic fight for us. So we're going to keep on, and we're going to do some more lord hunting. Welcome back after a long time of absolute pain. We have just taken back Ammonmen, leading the army here. And what we're doing is we're waiting for the election to start. And we actually might take Ammonmen if possible. Mainly because we actually were able to convert it to our culture. So it is going to us, so we're going to vote for us, and we have very good relations, or at least pretty good relations with the other groups as well. So it goes down by 1, which is fine. And we now own Ammonmen again, but this time as a vassal. And this is going to be very nice. So for a few reasons. So first things first, we could put in a governor if we want. Now, I would like to find probably another wanderer, such as this person. So let's talk really quick. Hello, don't really care. Wow, you're dirt cheap. Yes. So something long knife. And we've been keeping a lot of really awesome gear that we've been picking up. Now, I don't actually care for a lot of the gear to necessarily give them. Like, I'm not going to give that over. That doesn't make sense. But we have some other gear that they can definitely wear. That should be good. So let me really quickly get her all figured out here. I think actually that might just be it. We don't have really any like armbands or something like that for her. Oh, just kidding. We do. They're Isengard, but you know, she'll be fine. And we're gonna give some horseman javelins, even though the Gundabad ones are better. But again, don't really care. She's gonna be a governor after all. And we'll even do one solid one for her, and we'll give her a horse, no saddle though. And we have a bunch of standards of duty, so we'll give her one of those as well. So Hallwyn Longknife will be our wonderful. Wow, she has terrible, no governor perks. I'd actually might make her into, let's see, where is she at? I actually might make her into my front line instead of this person who is my front line. She's very good, but she has a lot better perks. So we're gonna shift some things around, and we're gonna make her our front line commander instead. All right, Manage Town. She's going in as governor. Because I don't think, let's see, the loyalty goes up anyways, and we definitely want to do festival games. Loyalty's actually already really high, which is lovely to now have it our actual culture. But we're still going to do it. Its loyalty drift right now is still negative. We want it at really high up. Construction would be the best place for it. Prosperity is going up as well. So there's a lot of good things here in terms of what's actually going on. Now, the walls will take time to build up. We want troops in the garrison. Our food is pretty good. Probably just our siege workshop is our next big issue, but we don't have the construction for this. So we're just going to wait a little bit. We're going to leave it on festival and games, because if nothing else, the loyalty will be very high. And then that will increase prosperity, which then will increase security, militia, and all whatnot. So I'm going to go here. We're going to recruit all the troops we can, and then manage the garrison and put a bunch of troops in the garrison. And we are going to disperse our army here, disband them. Actually, we're going to disband just a few of them. The ones who we might not be able to hold on to for too long. The reason is because what we've been doing, which has been very effective, and let's also see, can we call back anyone else? Yeah, we'll call back some more people as well. All right. And basically what we've been doing is when there have been raids or stuff like that, we break in, and the defensive bonus is huge for us. So we definitely need to play that to our advantage here. And we've got garrison going up, militia going up, security, everything is going to be in the positive very soon. Now, everyone is, the people who I'm letting out, they're going to go back probably to friendlier lands. But I think we can hold this on our own for a little bit and upgrade this. This is already a really good settlement. And we're actually losing less money than we were before when it was just ours. So we're also going to trade. We're going to get rid of a lot of this stuff. We're going to get 22,000 at least, just because of how much sheer stuff we have. We're going to take a lot of the food as well. Give back some grain. And we have a ton of horses. So this is where a lot of our, very valuable stuff is coming from. So we have a lot of insane stuff. So we're going to get rid of all the low level stuff from everywhere else. And yeah. And then already we have the issue of having way more stuff than we need. So we'll get rid of everything still, nonetheless. And we should be making this back eventually. We're not going to get rid of all of our really high tier armor and stuff, but we'll get rid of some of it. And hopefully then we'll be making that back. And we won't be going to the negative soon, very soon. Something we are going to do, though, is I need to check to make sure. I need to go to the prison, go to the dungeon, and manage prisoners. And we are going to unceremoniously kill all of these people. I know this sounds brutal, but this is truly the only way to win. And the biggest reason also I am actually keeping this settlement is because of this. So we have in the castle to the south of us that we've taken, I have fought at least 3 or 4 battles keeping that in their control. There are something like 21 lords in that castle there. And that is brutal. I mean, it should not be that way. We should be able to, kill all those lords, needless to say. And they're happening again. They're trying to get them out. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over and try to take them on and fight them. So we actually don't even need to go in here, though we probably could. It's going to be honestly easier for us to just fight them head on. So we're going to get everyone. And I'm also, this is basically my nuke, is the armored troll. I don't actually know how strong they are, but I am curious to find out. Sadly, he went in before us, which is, again, a little annoying because that means we don't really get to set up super well. But we're gonna try this out, and this gives you guys a picture into what I've been doing for these past forever. So we're gonna put our men into shield wall. Our archers really far out. Cav will put on the upward flank. Horse bowmen we're gonna put behind our infantry as well. And then we want to put infantry into as long of a line as we can get with them still being too wide. And then let's pull everyone still up here. They're not going to be pushing us really. They're trying to go for some high ground. So we can have the soldiers in line formation, push them up. And once we get within range of them, or my dude is just yelling, losing his voice. But once we get in range of them with our archers, then we're going to slow down pretty rapidly and just let our overwhelming archer superiority just shred through them. So this dude's running in with all of his men kind of in a line. Not the smartest move that the world has ever seen, but worse things have worse people have led armies before. He is moving his troops forward again. He can lose them. I am not worried at all about that because I need to preserve this army's strength, and this dude is not exactly in my army, so I don't care. So I'm going to push everyone up slightly more. I'm also pushing my archers a little bit more onto the side, and that is just mainly because I want them to be able to always have fire, and if possible, when they push in, I can push my archers off on a flank and really punish them. So let's put our bowmen up a little, or horse archers, or cav up higher as well, just to cover the flank. Now, people are dying from the other one. Oh, what a shot. From the people who were, assisting. But at the end of the day, that's not our issue, sadly. It's just he was a little overzealous. And I can appreciate I can appreciate it, at least a little. Now, they are getting chewed up. But this, again, is not our battle to fight. Our battle is with our archers and with making sure that our people stay alive. So you can see a lot of these kills are coming from our troops back here. You can see, because it's the marksmen are getting a lot of these kills. Yeah. What did you think was going to happen there, bud? And I'm trying to also upgrade my polearm just because there are some nice benefits with that in terms of being a leader as well. So let's... Oh, he got down right before I could get him. So you can hear the arrows just pelting into them. And what we're going to do is we're going to let them engage a little bit. We're going to send our riders over this direction. And then we're going to hammer and anvil them with our cav. So, buddy, what are you doing, man? Cav, charge. Archers, we're going to push them really hard on the right side. And we're going to send our horse archers just to charge. Infantry charge as well, just because I want them to get engaged with them. I would rather have them engage, but I'm going to send them in charging because I want to lock them into place. And you can see it is just a sea of green. Now they have the reinforcements coming in. For them, it will not matter. Will not matter. I'm going to pull my riders back, or my cav back. We're going to put the soldiers up here and entice them into a battle. And then our archers are just going to decimate them. So we'll honestly keep them on this flank. It's maybe slightly risky, but if we have enough room between us and our infantry, they're not going to be able to just push past our infantry. And if they do, well, that's actually just going to be wild for them. We're going to send our mounted archers away as well. Let's send them up to the side. Cav, put you up here. And now they don't really have any solid direction. They're going to try to reform. But again, our archers are just going to decimate them. And I can come in, get some good experience. Oh, yeah. That's lovely. And they are just never going to be able to reform into a cohesive manner. So I'm going to send in my infantry to engage this time, so that way they actually stay together into a single line. And then my archers, I'm actually going to send everyone in to charge, actually. They're down to the last minute. Everyone's fleeing. I'm just going to send everyone charging. Footmen, you can go into line formation now. And there we go. Time to just clean up and just decimate this enemy army. And there we go. And we lost 0 from our troops, 42, but I'm guessing all of them are from one group. Yeah, it's all from this dude who ran it on his own. So basically nothing. That's a perfect battle for us, and that just shows the power of the archer superiority. So he's gonna like us a little bit more now. We don't really care about these prisoners, though we will take them now since we have a place to put them and get some money from it directly. And there's nothing really here that I want. Yeah, I don't think there's anything here that we're really going to want, but we'll take the food and that's it. So we're going to, as we're moving back towards Ammon Min, we're going to just stop by, have the lords recruit up if they can. And then we can drop off any of the prisoners or the lords that were taken by the other groups, because we didn't get any lords in ours. So I'm going to have them drop them off here for us. Wait here, beautiful. Then we go to keep, then we go to dungeon, then we manage prisoners, and we get these 4 that we can sadly kill. Oh, sadly for them. I just need to make sure that they are actually, yes, they are actually from Dunland, because I had an issue where I accidentally killed a mercenary. And then I'm not even exaggerating when I say for the next 10 minutes, I had icons popping up of, you lost relation with this person, with this person, with this person. With this, it doesn't really matter because it's just with the rest of the Dunland people, and it's already at -100. So, and they're righteous execution, so there's no honor penalty, versus when it was with the other dude. I'm trying to remember the other dude's name. Whatever mercenary he was, I actually don't remember. What mattered was I got a negative penalty for that, but it's okay. It is what it is. So we caught a poor soul joining an army into a siege, and you can see, oh, the power of arrows. I mean, it's I would feel bad, but oh man, they deserve this. For how much pain we went through, they deserve this. It is literally just a firing line. Oh, and it's beautiful. It doesn't matter if they have these massive shields with 500 arrows in them. Does not stand up for too long. Believe it or not. They're gonna try to reform. We're gonna send our horses to engage. We're gonna send our archers to engage. We're gonna send our footmen up as well, just because why not? And then we're gonna say, you know what? Why not everyone? Everyone just go for it, because oh, there's no hope for them at this point. Yeah, that's just brutal. One dude left. Let's see, can we get the kill before someone else does? Nope. Beautiful work. Not a single person lost or even hurt. Gotta love that. And this is beautiful here. We're just gonna send them. Actually, sorry. We're gonna just delegate them on command. And oh, beautiful work. This is just gonna be vicious. They don't have any siege equipment except a ram, and this is gonna be to our advantage. Now, I don't know why they aren't up on the wall. Oh, actually, I do know why, because they don't get shot by arrows. So smart. But our catapults are going to be doing a lot of damage to them. But what's going to do even more damage is just the sheer amount of arrows that we have. Just the area superiority is king in this game right now. And we have some of the best archers. So this is pretty great. Yeah, gotta love the fire as well. Fire catapults. I love this. All right, and with that, we'll call it. We lost 3, which is very sad. Those are the dudes who jumped down. Luckily, one was from the garrison, and the 2 other were from the parties. So we're A-okay there. We get some troops as well. I don't really care about the looters because I don't actually want them in a garrison or anything like that. We'll take all the prisoners, though, because we're going to just put them right back in, and we'll get all of the equipment, the horse, because why not? And we don't really need anything else. So beautiful experience for our troops as well. All right, loyalty is at 100. It's up 2, and the festival games is making it go up by 2. But again, we don't really need that. The loyalty drift can be going down. Also, we definitely need to put back in this lady as the governor. Governor's culture does kind of tank it a little bit, but that's okay. We can deal with that later. What we want to do is put the siege workshop up, and then we'll do the orchards after that. And the expected change for loyalty is so negligible that if it goes down to 80, we'll be fine. And construction will just need to go up. And that should be beautiful work here. And we can now take our army and see if hopefully in time we can get to here. I highly doubt it. Gonna be real with you. Highly doubt we'll make it there in time. But we'll try. And lo and behold, we will make it there in time. So we're actually going to go in. We're going to attack them out on the open field. Now we have a ransom offer for someone home. Now we actually do not want that. We want to kill them. So what we're going to do is we're going to attack here. We're going to go back, get all the people out of the dungeon who were there, and make sure that they are dead. And another one that we won decisively. 23 deaths, which sadly, are significant, though almost all of them are not ours. They're all from the militia and the garrison of that. So none of them came from our army, luckily, because we played that in an intelligent manner. Shocking how intelligence might actually help. I know. What a wild world we live in. So we're going to just quickly stop by a few different places while we are making our way back to our Ammon Men. I always forget what it's called. Allow people to get some troops for their armies if necessary, and then we get to do the fun project of killing off more lords. Woo! I know, absolutely thrilling. So let's go to the dungeon, manage prisoners, and oh my word, it is our lucky day. How many of these good? Oh my word, this is a wonderful day to be alive. Gotta love it. Got to love it. Welcome back to a very important battle here. And for this one, we are taking out a city, which we're hoping to get for ourselves because we are having some money problems. And we need another city so that we can start getting a lot more positive income. So we're hoping to do this. We outnumber them, and it's just the militia left because we starved them out. So this should be a pretty easy battle for us. But again, militia for the Urukai are no joke, so Okay, and I miss all my shots. That's cool. But we should start getting, yeah, you can see a lot more green coming in because we have our fully fledged trained troops with our army here fighting their weak militia. This is not going to be too much of a competition, I don't think. So let's just come in here. Let's chop them up. I also got a new sword, which is, ow, that hurt like a butt cheek on a stick. My goodness, what in the world, dude? No, you're dying. Yeah, I probably should get off my horse. Yeah, we're gonna off my horse. So I got another two-hander sword, and then I went back to the Gondorian spear just because I kept having issues with swinging the polearm when I used the Isengard spear, but this one only thrusts. So honestly, I like that better. Sir, you're not leaving. All right, and then everyone else was into charge, even the archers, so they can get inside instead of just hanging outside. And we should dominate pretty decisively. And I'm hoping we don't have too many losses for our troops as well. That way we can put a garrison here. And again, this is me assuming that they're actually going to choose me for taking over the city. But I'm hoping if I lead the army, that'll make me at least a candidate. And I have a lot of influence saved up. So hopefully, but we'll see. Ooh, the archers hurt. The archers really do hurt. And we're moving in on all sides, getting these dudes, and I'm hoping to get them kills so I can get the prisoners for it as well, because that's kind of why we even need these cities, is even for kind of the long game of this, we need to make sure that we can get the lords. So whenever we go into battle, and that's what I've been doing before, is whenever we go into battle, we just go back to our settlement. All of the lords in our armies will drop off the troops in our cells, and then we can take them and execute them if we can, and if they're mercenaries, then we can just keep them in there to try to hurt their war effort. And beautiful. We lost no one from our party, 47 from them, but also we only got 26 kills. So Katie, not the worst thing in the world. I'm gonna move away from mercenaries just because they cost a pretty penny for what they are. So I'm gonna stop taking them for troops, but we're gonna take all of them now just so we can sell them back. And another marksman flag. Why not? And lovely. Now we're gonna wait here for a sec and then see, and we're gonna try to join our culture. Let's see, you have decided to show mercy to the people. You can hear disgruntled murmuring of the troops. You have denied their customary right of pillage. Prosperity loss has fallen to your troops. You may establish a garrison here. Okay, so it looks as though it worked. Right? Yeah. I think so. So we're going to wait here for some time. Let's let the election happen, and then hopefully we will take it for ourselves. And then we can just put all of our troops here. But yes, we are running very low on money, and it's a very scary thing. Shoot! Shoot, shoot, shoot! Even if we do 100 of ours, we're not going to make it. Oh, no! Why? Well, shoot. It's fine. It is what it is. We'll figure out our money problems otherwise. We have a lot of stuff to sell, so we'll be working on that then. Very, very soon. Welcome back yet again to the conquest of the Dunland people. Except this time it's kind of just Isengard. So we have made some good progress here through, and I'm not joking, dozens and dozens of defensive battles that I've been waging, where I will come up to an area, get up a bunch of trash troops, and then try to break in, free the land. And I have defended these castles at least 4 or 5 times. Same thing with these areas over here. So finally, we can have 0 garrison amendment, which means that our money is not completely terrible. It's pretty bad. We need to fix that. But either way, we'll get there eventually. My goal is to take this right here, Gautrev, for my own. One, because I love this iron, and I have a... where is it at? I have a wonderful smithy that takes iron and makes weapons out of it. Now, I don't have a good amount of iron coming in to this area, but when I tried to do something with the flax, it wasn't working because someone else is already using that flax. So I might just destroy the other one. We'll see what I'm going to do there. But for now, I'm getting all my iron from over here. But I would love to have my own iron here as well. So anyways, we'll see if we can do that. And we do have a little bit of an issue where one of my companions right here, he was leading a... Oh, that's actually not too far. I might be able to get him now. He was leading for me a caravan and got instantly sacked. So we need to figure that out and figure if we can get him leading a caravan, because he started the caravan and immediately all the troops left because they were quote unquote bad. Again, I don't love how the game does that for us. It is what it is, but it has made forming caravans a little harder. So we're going to wait for our last 287 here. Now, they have a lot more troops than we will, but that's okay. Most of them are garrison troops, which we can starve out with our massive amount of food, because we have just been collecting food every single time we fight someone. So honestly, pretty excited. I think we'll be able to take this. So sadly, oh, I hate when this happens. I genuinely, this just irks my soul. The leader of our faction came in with only 300 troops, which is again half the amount that we have, and took over the siege and is now invading. Now, luckily for us, we've done all of the heavy lifting. It is just a little bit of a shame and honestly really annoying that this still is an issue in 2026 with Bannerlord, that it's not given priority to the largest army, it's given to just the most seniority in that, especially when you've done all of the work and they now mess it up. So we now have only two trebuchets, because they took two of them away for God knows why. So gotta love the AI in this game. And we don't get to actually lead any real troops, so that is also just so depressing. So we're gonna move in on the left side, not for any reason really, but I'm gonna try and pick off all of the archers on the walls, because they'll be doing a lot of damage to our men. So just gonna come up here and just start picking them off. All right, we've been doing some good damage out here. It's time for us to move interior though, because we win the infantry engagement every time, but they have a lot of troops who are archers. So I just want to get up here quickly and start by chopping them down one by one with our two-handed sword, which, man, do I love this thing. This is a beast. So we're gonna just sit up here and rain down arrows upon all these archers. I mean, look at the sheer amount of them. That is absolutely insane. We could die in an instant here, honestly, if they just turned around, but thank goodness they didn't. But the ones who do, I'm just gonna focus down. And yeah, from two sides, this is over before it's even begun, honestly. This is a quick siege. Still salty about our king coming in and just destroying all of our progress, and I was really hoping we would take the castle, but you know what, that's fine. All is fair in love and war, I guess. All right, now they're all clogging up here, which is great for us, because I can just kind of come in here and wow, that dude flew. I know I can knock people down, but I did not think it was going to be that aggressive. So we're going to come in here and just hack away like we're chopping wood. And we're going to just rack up a good amount of kills here. But sadly, probably not enough to get the settlement for our own. But, you know, one can hope. One can hope. Well, if any troops are under my command, I'm telling them all to charge. So at least we might have some hope. And there we have it. Beautiful, 60 kills for us, which is 10% of loot. Not too terrible. We didn't lose anyone, and we ourselves got 45 kills. Ah, lovely. Yeah, sadly, this dude, I'm not a big fan of right now. I'm just little salty, but it is what it is. We'll take these, and we've increased our troop size by 1, so we'll take it. And the prisoners we'll take as well, so we'll probably just put them right back into the troops here. But they don't have any food or mounts or anything like that, so we're just gonna leave it all behind. And man, that's annoying. That is annoying, because if we aren't on the list for this, I lose my mind. Because I found out that the way you get on the list, not really the only way, but one of the ways, you're actually part of the army taking it. Now, if you're leading it as well, then the leader of the clan will actually be more likely to vote for you. So let's see. Moment of truth. We are on here, but even if we put all of ours in, it still goes to this dude, which is infuriating. I swear. This leader is making me want to join the dark side of this, because oh my word, that is just so annoying. Well, with our army, after doing all of the dirty work for this clan, who had, let me remind you, this clan had nothing, and we conquered Hardrion and Galtrev, and they have taken both of them. We also conquered Gualdraig or whatever it was, and they took that. So the only ones they've done on their own are these two castles. I don't even think this one they did. I've defended this castle at least 5 to 10 times. So, needless to say, I'm not jazzed. So let's go and take on some other castle or something like that and see what we can do. All right, we are going to go in here finally. The militia's down to 0. We have all of our onagers here. We're going to recruit up the last few bits for us here. So we're just going to get all of our men here. And you know what? Why not? Beautiful. We'll lose 15. I understand that, but we'll get it back. I am assuming so. And we will lead the assault in an intelligent manner. All right, I think this should work. We're going to find out. So hopefully what we're able to do is pepper all of the people with our onagers. We have 4 of them, so we should do a lot of damage here. I mean, this should not be close battle by any stretch of the imagination, but just watch. It will be. I'm sure it will be. So we're going to come up here and, wow, suck at shooting a bow. My goodness. They have a lot of these dudes I saw when I was looking at their troop composition. So they are pretty decent for the level they are. So we need to deal with the Gundabad Sentrymen. And there should be a lot of them. I believe there was something like 90 something at least. So hopefully we can kill them off. And I'm going to do kind of what we did last time, where is just clear the walls for my men. And then what we're going to do is soldiers, we want you to charge. Also soldiers here, charge. I don't know if anyone's on the ram. If you guys are, then only those who are necessary should be there. And we should continue picking off these guys on the walls. Beautiful. Oh, what are you doing? You are a traitor. That's what you are. A traitor. And we're going to pick off these dudes as well, which honestly, for being garrison, they are pretty dang good. All right, looks like we are finally starting to break through on this left side. I have no idea what's happening on the right side. It looks like everyone got grouped up into one, which honestly might not have been the worst thing in the world. I'm going to see if we can push through. I would love to push through and start doing some good damage. Yes, okay, good. We have split off and we have breached the walls. Our men are pushing on hard, and this will be good. I think if we take the walls above them as well, I know there is a breach point here. Yeah, right there. But, I mean, we're just going to sit above them and just rain down arrows. And this is just going to be vicious. Yeah. Man, gotta love this positioning right here. See if we can get... Oh, another just random shot off. Another one. And we're just going to keep on doing this. Just shooting right, getting headshots for days. And this is beautiful. They don't even have archers or a way to respond. And I don't even think the dudes with the Javies have a good way of responding either. I see over here there's a few who are trying to respond. And wow, the Onager just might have killed half of our troops there. Honestly, I'm surprised it didn't just kill me. But we'll take it. And our men are getting a little too excited. But as long as they're not my direct men, then you know what? We'll be okay. And this is just going to be it here. I don't think there's much more that is even going to be able to be done by the people of Dunland holding on. Actually, this might actually be an Isengard town, just of a Dunland culture. Which, okay, I'm missing all my shots. There we go. Finally got one more. But yeah, I think it's Isengard just because the banner that they carry, I think, is an Isengard banner. But either way, we are out of arrows. And it is still a lot of time. Now, I'm going to just jump down. Oh, that hurt, but not enough to keep me out of the fight. Oh, yes. The two-handed sword is vicious and will always be victorious. I don't even know where they're going to be coming from. Oh, here they are. Gotta love our sword masters as well, doing the good work, getting the kills that need to be gotten. Okay, buddy, you're not going to die on your own. You're not going to die at all, in fact. We are coming here to save the day. Nope. Nope. Oh, you are war riders as well. My least favorite of the unhuman kind. Oh, poor guy just got surrounded both sides. Yeah, this is rough. Is there anyone left even? There's gotta be maybe one person left. No idea where all of my men are running, but I'm assuming that there's like someone left who is just running, and hopefully my men catch him before he gets to the keep. But we might have just done it here. Yeah. And we lost no one from our party. 63 losses total, not too shabby. Ourselves getting almost 40 kills, not as just last time. But again, we also had just less troops for us to kill. I'm just gonna say that. But beautiful amount of prisoners. We'll just take them. Standard of discipline, decreased moral shock. We will take it just because, honestly, might as well hold on to that. And we'll take the grain, not because we need it, but because, well, might as well. And hopefully, we're going to try to force to the culture. Let's see what happens. As waves word subjects, allow some foes, treat them relatively well. 100 troops may station a garrison here to defend it against enemies, capture it. Okay, so this is now, yes, of the Elven faction. Awesome. Now, whew, a lot of people died, but that is a-okay because that, nope, don't disband. That happens. So we're going to wait here for some time. And hopefully this actually goes to us. If this doesn't go to us, I'm going to be so sad. Let's see. Moment of truth. Are you kidding me? Why does this greedy man want this? Are you kidding me? Bruh, this dude does none of the work. Oh my word. These absolute children putting in a ton of influence to get this. Oh, I should have gotten this yesterday. That is so disappointing. We need more lords to vote for me. I'm going to try to make more lords and more clans, but that is beyond frustrating. We have just made this into an elven settlement and have gotten nothing. Nothing to see for it. I'm not going to give him any of the prisoners. I'm just going to ransom them off because he doesn't deserve the workforce. But wow, that is brutal. And honestly, that's where we're going to end it today. I can't stand by idly watching as these wonderful people have to be under the rule of Elrond, and it's saddening. It's saddening. It really is. They deserve to lose all this land. No, I'm obviously not too salty. Just a little, just enough that we'll see if I revolt and start my own kingdom. Either way, it has been an absolute pleasure trying to pull this together. It has taken many hours, sadly, to get all this stuff here. And for not a lot to show, but it's just because the nature of the game, with the War of the Ring, they are brutal. Gondor does not exist anymore. They don't even have a castle. They have this, I think they have one castle left, and it's this castle right here. Yes, Gondor's last castle is here. And they have some wounded, which means there was a battle here as well. So Gondor is basically fallen completely. Sadly, also the people here, the Umbar has fallen as well, which Umbar was actually kind of being okay with us. They weren't attacking us at least. So the south completely conquered. In the north, we have some victories, but sadly we have lost the territory over here. So it is a back and forth battle. Hopefully the fortress in Golder. I had a stroke saying that. Is taken properly, and they can push further in. If we can take on the forces of evil and darkness in the north here, we might actually have hope. I'm cautiously optimistic, let's just say. Cautiously optimistic. But with that, it has been an absolute pleasure. Hope you guys are ready for the next episode of Alarion, trying to actually gain some semblance of respect amongst the people here and amongst the elves. Thank you all for watching, and I can't wait to see you all next time.